Hi everyone. So we're just going to do like a coffee talk morning. Might end up doing a reading. I woke up this morning. Let me make sure my phone's on Do Not Disturb because I will get distracted today. I woke up this morning with a lot of anxiety. And that happens a lot when my twin is really anxious because he's in an hour ahead of me time zone. So he's always awake before I am. Hi, Ruger. So I had a feeling that it was him, but I also think that it's the collective too. I think a lot of us are going after I looked at my phone and I try to read as many comments as I can. Some catch my eye more than others, but I mean, there's like thousands of them. So if you comment on my videos and I'm not able to comment back or give you a heart or anything like that, don't think I'm ignoring you on purpose, because I'm not. There's just a lot of them. Some of them catch my eye though, and there was this conversation on, I want to say it was the Divine Masculine reading I did for the week, and I mean, yeah, there's a lot of kind of like hopelessness and giving up hope for the union. And I totally understand that. Couple of things really quick just to get out of the way. Speaking of comments and emails, you guys are so wonderful. Thank you for being concerned with me looking tired. I don't take offense to it. I actually think it's especially when it's said in a nice way. I have really bad allergies, and you can give me, you can tell me what I need to do to help those allergies all you want until you're blue in the face. I have tried everything, believe me, whether it's holistic or whether it's a prescription or it's over the counter, it doesn't matter. I've had allergies literally, I think, since the day I was born, because I was allergic to formula. My mom couldn't even breastfeed me because everything she ate I was allergic to, and I was really colicky. So I have always been allergic to something. I don't even know what it is. I've had tests done. I think I'm allergic to everything. I think I'm allergic to breathing. So that's why I look so tired right now, because my allergies are flaring up big time. So I appreciate the concern. I really, really do. I am getting plenty of rest. I'm actually sleeping really well right now. There was a short amount of time that I wasn't getting enough rest, but I'm sleeping really well. So thank you for your concern on that. And if you've had a personal reading from me, you know that if I'm lagging or sluggish that day or my energy isn't fully up, I won't do the reading. I've actually rescheduled people. So I do listen to my body, and if I am too tired to work, I won't work. So I do appreciate it. And I know that it comes from the goodness of your hearts when you comment about, me being tired and getting enough rest. And I do truly appreciate that. So I don't take offense to it. Just know that I'm okay. All right. That's over. I just wanted to get that out of the way. And if there are people that do comment and are rude on the videos, I try to catch those as much as possible and remove them, but try not to get wrapped up in what people are saying about me. I know that when I put myself out there like this, anybody who puts themselves in the public eye on purpose is bound to, and even not on purpose, I'm doing this because this is my calling and this is what I feel I'm supposed to do. So I know that I'm going to have trolls. I just know it's going to happen. And it used to bother me. The comments that people would make used to really bother me, and it doesn't anymore. So he's going to be like, you better pet me, woman. You better pet me. Lay down. Lay down, Bubba. Lay down. So yeah, anyway, try not to get worked up with people who comment, I know, buddy, you need to lay down. He just wants to play now. Here, you want to go outside? I'm going to put him outside really quick. Let's go outside. Come on. He'll probably want to come right back in. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Okay, so what I really want to talk about, what I want this to be about is, and I'm not going to restart the video just because I let the dog out. That's silly. I really want to, a friend of mine, okay, so let me start this way. A really good friend of mine, brilliant woman, who is on the twin flame journey. Yesterday I was talking to her, and I'm kind of going through my own little ups and downs with this whole thing. We all go through it. Again, if you've had a twin flame personal reading from me, and I'm having a really bad twin flame day is what I call it. I won't do your reading because I don't want to project my emotions and feelings, or his, for that matter, into your reading. So I will push it until the next day and do energy work on myself, right? Well, you know, I'm not having like a bad twin flame time right now. It's just weird. It's very different. Things are happening where, like, I don't understand. Because new things come up all the time within this, and there aren't always explanations for it. You can't always know exactly what's going to happen, right? So the conversation, I was talking with a friend yesterday that the conversation that we had, she like told it to me straight, and like I wish that she could be like a twin. She knows exactly who I'm talking to, by the way. I wish that she could be a twin flame teacher, because she's actually in union with her twin, and they're having a baby now. Yay, new light worker. Which is wonderful. Like, and I watched her go through the mess of it, you know, and she was in semi-separation, just like I am with mine, which isn't, you know, a lot of people are like, oh man, it must be so nice to be in contact with your twin. One would think. Because think of it this way. He's fully awake, and he's fully aware, and he knows exactly what's going on, and he knows our connection. He's actually read up on our connection. He believes it. He knows that it's true. And yet there are still karmic things that he has to deal with in his life that have nothing to do with me, but everything to do with healing who he is and believing in the person that he truly can be. Right? That has nothing to do with me, because I'm on my journey. You know, even though we're twin flames, see, now Ruger wants to come back in. Even though we're twin flames, yes, we have a mission together. But I want everybody to remember that union, 3D union, being together in the 3D, is the very last step of this journey. Everything leading up to being in union is really the biggest and most important part of this. I gotta get the dog. Hold on. Come on. Who is this? He's like not even a puppy, but acts like one. It's so cute. All right, so being in union is the very last step. However, along the way, you'll get tripped up, right? The thing that she said to me yesterday was, gosh, I actually want to look at the text message. Okay. So this was something really, really poignant. Unsubscribing to the belief that suffering and struggling means you're working through things with, I'm not going to say his name, and subscribe to the belief that you deserve happiness no matter what that means or where that takes you. Right? So, in other words, if you're subscribing to the belief that you have to suffer through this and struggle through this journey and not feel worthy of who you are, there's no way to manifest union. Because basically she was, I was having a what's wrong with me moment yesterday. Yes, I have them. I'm human. I am human. And that's really all this is we are energy and souls living a human experience, right? So yesterday I was having one of those I don't feel worthy kind of days. And let me be clear. I don't play the victim role. I have really good boundaries in my life. So when I get to a point of being down and not feeling worthy and not feeling good enough and just being down on myself, it takes a lot for me to get there. So, and you would never guess it. You would never guess that I'm in that mode of because I don't do woe is me. Like I said, I don't do that. I don't play the victim role. I'm really good with my boundaries. But everybody has those days, right? And so if you are in a position right now where maybe this wasn't my twin flame, maybe somebody, why does it have to even have a label? If you're not resonating with the energy of another person, first of all, not everybody is going to be a twin flame. It's not like it's a special club or anything. Believe me, it is not special. I mean, yes, we're here to do a mission, but it's not fun. I don't even know why people would want to be on this journey. I don't know why it's in my soul contract. I kind of tried to make it not be in my soul contract for a while, if we want to be brutally honest. I didn't want to do this anymore at one point. I was free will, my ass, because I'm in it, whether I like it or not. So, that whole free will thing, yeah, you can have free will in some areas of your life, but some parts, that soul contract is going to keep it pretty real for you. On the other hand, it's a beautiful journey to be on because you get to find out who you are. And that's the most important part. And that's really, yes, we want to know in the 3D how our divine masculines are doing. We can do that until we're blue in the face. The thing is if watching these readings on YouTube are just bringing you down and making you feel unworthy, and you're always constantly questioning what's going on in your twin's life, and because, my twin is fully 100% knows what this journey is and why, and I'm open and honest with him about it, and yet we still can't be together in the 3D. So what does that tell you? That tells you that karmic activity, dealing with your karma, growing yourself means everything. It doesn't matter whether he's awake. It doesn't matter whether he knows, he understands, he gets it. It does not matter. If your divine masculine is aware, consciously aware or not of what your connection is. Doesn't matter. There is still karmic stuff. Sometimes I wish that he wasn't awake so I could be blissfully unaware of everything going on. So it's not all it's cracked up to be in semi-separation. And I want everybody to know that because everybody's journey is different, everybody has their own personal struggles through this. Everybody has their own personal gains to get from this as well. No one's journey is better than the other. My journey, just because I'm in contact with him, is not better than somebody else's, because sometimes it's really hard that we're in contact with each other and can't be together. And when I say can't be together, I mean can't be together. Because even if he were to come to me today and be like, let's do this, I'm ready, let's go, let's do our mission, I would look at him and be like, you're not ready. Because I can be that brutally honest. I'm not ready. I still have a little bit of work. I need a little bit of work, a lot of bit of work to do on myself. But you also have to know that the more you grow and the better the higher the vibration you have, the higher the vibration you're putting into the earth and raising other people's consciousness and vibrations, right? And that's the whole point. That's the whole journey. So don't subscribe to the belief that this has to be a struggle. You deserve to be happy too. And if that means that, again, and I tell everybody this, when I do excuse me, I'm channeling like nobody's business. When I do personal readings for people, I say, if you have to disengage, it's okay. You're never going to be disconnected from your twin. And if you're able to let go of a divine masculine energy and not resonate with that energy anymore, it was not your twin flame. Let's be clear, because I've tried to disconnect from my twin's energy. I have tried. I even manifested other people, other men to come into my life at one point on purpose, like disengaged with him, manifested other people into my life in order to prove to myself that my twin really was my twin. I mean, that's how desperate I was to like not be in this journey anymore. I didn't want to do it. And when you have that kind of manifestation power, because those men did show up and they did teach me a valuable lesson about myself and who I am and what I truly believe in and want to subscribe to, it was eye-opening. I was kind of shocked at the power that I had. It was really nice. It was good proof. You know, sometimes you got to prove to yourself that you can actually do what you're doing every single day. And I shock myself all the time, constantly shocking myself. So remember on this journey that, yeah, it's nice to see the twin flame readings on YouTube, but if they're bringing you down, don't watch them. Give yourself a break. Step back, disengage. There's a fly around here. Man, it's driving me crazy. I think I said that actually in a personal reading yesterday too. Oh, driving me crazy. So today is the Lionsgate energy. And I want you all to remember that time is fluid. Energy is fluid. So an actual date in time doesn't really mean a lot. There is a lot of energy with this Lionsgate. It's the energy that we are putting out there. It's the vibration that we're putting out there. And we also have another partial solar eclipse on the 11th of August. So, which is in a couple of days. So be very aware of where you're putting your energy right now. If you're confused and hopeless and sad about being on this journey, but you do feel like you're a twin flame and you're not sure if you're with your twin flame or, you know, the biggest way that I honestly, like the way that I proved to myself without having to go to a reader whether he was my twin flame or not is, first of all, I just resonated with his energy. Second, I literally proved it to myself by shutting him out, manifesting other men to come into my life who taught me horribly disgusting, valuable lessons about myself and what I deserved in life. I mean, and I'm talking like guys that were so energetically connected to me. I thought, yep, I did it. I manifested, or like, here, this is my new twin. This is my twin, my new twin, right? My new twin. God, it was silly. I look back now and I laugh at it, but it was heartbreaking at the time because I like literally brought somebody into my life that showed me just how hurt I could be by a man. I mean, it hurt. And the funny thing is my twin, my true twin, felt all of it. Like when I was in contact with him again, it was like he could tell that I was just totally devastated by this whole situation, you know? And he was miserable the whole time too. So he could feel the energy of me kind of like having a very brutal, harsh lesson in my life. That's when you know. That's when you know, when it resonates. You can be attached to other people's energies and feel them and them not be your twin. And that's one of the big lessons is everybody's like, oh, I feel my twin all the time. And then like 2 weeks later, you're able to disconnect from this person and you're like, well, maybe they weren't my twin. Maybe they weren't, you know? And I have a lot of twin flame readings where I have to tell people this is not twin flame energy. This is a karmic soulmate or just a soulmate or just somebody that came into your life help you on your journey and teach you a lesson. So we have to remember that it's not cookie cutter. And the whole twin flame thing has been so romanticized. There was another comment, and I'm like not upset about these comments. I just, because people are commenting and they're so confused and things are going on, I just really wanted to kind of put this out there for everyone. The other comment that was said was how all the readers on YouTube are just trying to like make a buck out of doing this. First of all, I actually started the channel not being a twin flame teacher. Even though I knew I was a twin flame, I started just by reading general readings. And then I was kind of prompted. A lot of people were asking me, I started doing love readings, and then people came to me and said, do you do twin flame readings? Like, I remember the very first person that came to me. I wonder how she's doing. My sweet little Cancer friend. I haven't talked to her in quite some time, which is funny because the other friend I talked to yesterday is a Cancer as well. So I love my Cancer girls. She came to me and she asked me if I believed in the twin flame journey and how I felt about it. I wasn't even putting that out there. Like, I wasn't putting the whole thing out there in the cards. It was just general and love readings. I think I might have mentioned this could be your twin flame, but like it wasn't an actual twin flame reading. And after that, it just kind of rolled into, you know, like the only way I'm going to present myself and do things is if I feel led to do it. And I'm going to be like 112% honest with you. I'm not doing this for the money. Because if I were doing this for the money, believe me, I would be making a lot. I would be doing a lot more. And I would be on YouTube all the time. I would be like, you know, constantly like in your guys' face, you know. I've only limited myself to do like 3 or 4 personal readings a day because I know what I can handle energy-wise, and I want to be able to have enough energy for myself as well, because I've had to learn that very valuable lesson. If I was doing this for the money, I would be drained constantly and doing like 6 or 7 readings a day, right? There are some times where I'm just like, you know, why don't I do it for the money? But it's the whole, I'm just not, like, I can't. I'm doing this because I felt led to. I started this channel because I felt led to. I'm the kind of person that would have never put myself out there like this, ever, in my entire life. The last thing that I would have done was be in the spotlight. And I consider each and every person that watches a video, I am connecting with you directly. And we're all part of this. We're in this together. We're like a whole family of people, right? There's my Cancer midheaven coming out. Like, everybody's in the whole world is my family, and can I heal you all? That's my Cancer midheaven, like rearing its ugly head right now. So, check in with yourself all the time. Make sure you're not subscribing to beliefs that you don't resonate with. If you are on the twin flame journey and you know for sure that you are a twin flame, work on yourself first. Whether you know who your twin is or not, work on yourself first, because really that's all it takes to be on this journey. That's all it takes. The divine masculine readings are for those who are in separation, either full separation or semi-separation. And I consider when I do these readings to help the divine feminine put her mind at ease at where the divine masculine is if she doesn't know where he is, right? Energy-wise. A lot of times, and there was somebody else that mentioned this too, and I really liked this comment, because I notice when I do the divine masculine and the divine feminine readings for the week, sometimes I resonate with the divine masculine. And having that, and it's because I've polarized. He's scratching under the table and everything's shaking, so it's like this earthquake. I polarize the energies. The divine masculine, my foot was stuck on the chair. My divine masculine, divine feminine energies within me are like at that yin and yang, right? And a lot of times I'll resonate with the divine masculine, even though I'm more in the divine feminine energy. A lot of times, it's, and then I can see the balance of where my energies will be for the week. So, nothing is cookie cutter. This isn't a box. We aren't in a box. Not everybody's going to have the same journey. Not everybody's going to have the same path to take. So I really want you to check in with yourself. And if you don't know how to check in with yourself, I'm actually probably going to do some videos after my next workshop that I'm doing in Texas, because I talk about how to check in with yourself and listen to your own intuition and be your own guide, really, through everything. And a lot of meditation and just learning how to listen to your inner voice, because it's not easy to do. And I didn't have a me. I didn't have a me to help me learn all of this. So all of these techniques that I give you are my own. These are things that I've really resonated with, and then I've shared it with people, and they resonate with it as well. So after my next workshop, I may do a video where I can kind of like do like, it's not going to be a 3-hour video because my workshops are usually like 3 hours long. But I'll do a quick video so everybody knows kind of how to check in with themselves and listen to that inner voice. So I'm trying to figure out what reading I want to do. It's already like 26 minutes into the video because I talk a lot. I know those that are like watching this video don't really care that I talk a lot. But I think what I'm going to, he's like, seriously, like earthquake, this dog. I think what I'm going to do is actually do a separate video for the readings. That way this isn't like forever so long. Because a lot of people really, I personally don't have time to like watch an hour video. So, I have a hard time, like I'll have to watch half of it and then come back and watch the rest if I'm really interested in it. So, I think that more than anything, I want you to make sure that you are resonating with everything that you're listening to or being guided to listen to, and don't get caught up so much in the way that it's supposed to look, right? It doesn't have to look a specific way. If you're not resonating with the energy of a person, that's okay to let go. And if you let go and you question everything and then start manifesting other people into your life, that's okay too. It doesn't have to be so hard. Why do we make it so hard? Which is another thing that my dear friend told me yesterday. We make this journey way too hard. We make it too hard on ourselves. You know, if you are on the twin flame journey and you're tired of the struggle and you're tired of beating yourself up and not feeling worthy, and somebody asks you out on a date, go on a date. You know, why do you have to be miserable? You don't have to be miserable. You can be worthy and you can be taken seriously in your life, right? Because a lot of times you don't feel like you're being taken seriously. So I love you all. I hope this helped somebody. And let me know if there are other topics. I know I said I was going to do this like way, way back, and then a whole bunch of things happened. So every once in a while, I like to do these little chats and check-ins and kind of like whatever. So if there are other topics you want to talk about, comment. Also, please like the video and comment. There's this algorithm thing that YouTube is doing right now. And the comments and likes are what gets the videos out to everybody. And I just want to be able to connect with as many people as I can. I'm not trying to get like, hey, thumbs up votes and stuff. I just want everybody that needs to hear this, they hear it. So if you could like and comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share it with your friends if they need to hear this as well. Also, I do have more soulmate readings that are available. I will be doing them the week after I get back from my next workshop. So actually, like, I think the wait time right now is like 2.5 weeks. And again, the reason why I'm only releasing a limited number at a time is so that it doesn't end up being, see, if I wanted to release more, then I would have everybody wait a month and make more money, right? Well, I'm not doing that. I'm only releasing a limited number. See how I did that? See, I'm not in this for the money. Yes, I am making money off of this, but that's because I do this all day long. And so I'm here to help you guys. That's all. That's really, and I've actually been told by so many people, you know, your prices are too low. You need to raise your prices. And I'm not even going to get into that. Because then I feel like I have to explain myself, like why I don't raise my prices anyway. I'm only doing a limited number of readings right now for the video recorded readings. The FaceTime readings are still available. I have the Soul Lesson readings and the Soulmate Twin Flame personal readings available on my website, fearlessintuition.net. And also these Twin Flame Soulmate by sign readings, I did that as a little extra bonus for people who cannot afford to get a full Twin Flame reading. It can be a little bit more personalized to you. Yeah, so you can get all of that on my website. I love you all so much. Please take care of yourself. And I will do like a weekly check-in of energies, a midweek check-in energies a little bit later. Bye, everyone.